Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. I'm Nadira Hira, and it is my deep honor and sincerest pleasure to be your MC here in the fully virtual SDG Action Zone. For those returning, welcome back to the second day. And to everyone joining for the first time, we're so glad to have you. Let me fill you in on what's been happening. Yesterday, we kicked off this year's SDG Action Zone with a focus on people and the issues that impact people who are at the very heart of the 2030 agenda. Our conversation spanned a huge range of topics, from decent work and protecting societies and children to bridging that great digital divide and overcoming the barriers that women have had to face just to lead us out of crisis. If we had to distill it down to one single awesome takeaway, yesterday was about ensuring we left no one behind, about ensuring dignity, rights, and opportunities for all. Full stop. So, across the next 2 days, we are going to do everything in our power to keep up this amazing energy. We're again convening leading thinkers, actors, creators, and activists through frank debate, challenging discussions, inspiring showcases, and thought-provoking performances to drive the exponential change so needed for people and for planet. Today, we are turning our lens on the place we all call home, our planet. We'll be rising up for the climate fight with urgency and optimism, exploring climate education, climate action and human rights, and risk and resilience. We'll explore the blue economy. We'll navigate the opportunities around green transportation. We'll visit a life in harmony with nature as we discover indigenous solutions and ways in which we can and must maintain the fine balance of biodiversity. And the best is yet to come. Tomorrow, on our final day together, we'll turn our attention to that special alchemy that's so essential to protecting and supporting both people and planet, namely the partnerships that are so clearly at the core of achieving the 2030 agenda. Our incredible speakers are experts in their fields, leading figures and effective activists. Their voices represent a wide range of perspectives in society, diverse sectors, geographies, genders, races, religions, cultures, and more. We'll be joined by inspirational leaders, national and local government representatives, young people, business, academia, multilateral organizations, civil society, activists, advocates, media, journalists, entrepreneurs, sports organizations, creatives, UN agencies, faith leaders, volunteer networks, movers, shakers, doers, connectors, and multipliers. Passions abound. Are you excited yet? I know I am. Through a range of dynamic formats from 45-minute deep dive discussions to 7-minute lightning talks designed to enlighten, inform, challenge, and uplift, this is the place for candid conversation, honest stories, bold analyses, and personal perspectives that will explore groundbreaking, action-oriented solutions. Now, naturally, before we get started, we have to do just a little bit of housekeeping. First, a quick FYI. We're taking COVID-19 as seriously as you do and should. There are just a few of us gathered here together in real life, and we all received negative COVID tests before coming to this small, temporary studio, where we'll stay until we're done broadcasting the 2020 SDG Action Zone for you. And just what's in the zone? For an overview of the entire program, you can download our event schedule at sdgactionzone.org. You can also curate and customize your SDG Action Zone experience using the filters on the program homepage. That's where you'll find more about each session, including speaker bios and which stage the session will be featured on. Speaking of, inside this virtual SDG Action Zone, we have 3 stages. We'll be featuring content concurrently, so you may have to make some tough decisions about which stages to join when. But don't worry, every single session and talk being shown here this week will be available to view on demand in our virtual library. Keep an eye on that space and you'll never miss a beat from the zone. What's more, while our speakers are sharing their innovative ideas and approaches to reimagining our world together, we want to hear from you. Join the conversation using hashtag SDG Action Zone. And even better, if you let us know which stage you're watching, your questions and ideas may feature on that stage's live Twitter wall. Just make sure to use hashtag stage 1, hashtag stage 2, or hashtag stage 3, and we'll find you. And if you haven't seen them yet, the Twitter walls have been super engaging, so we hope to see you there. We want to make this conversation bigger and broader than ever before, and that means we need to hear your voices. So please post on all your social platforms and feel free to tag us at SDG Action. And don't forget, Send everyone you know to sdgactionzone.org. Share what's happening with your communities, colleagues, and friends. And let's use this moment to activate and inspire SDG action. Shall we get started?